Hi everyone, it's Kristi. We are back working on page 6 of our Oceanic Adventure Cinch journal. And I've already inked and cut and put some of this stuff together so it'd be easier to get through here. This is a craft envelope, kind of a legal size, not legal size, business size kind of. And I've cut it down to, it's about almost 4 1/4, and I've cut it down to 6 to leave this opening. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it shut here. Not gluing here because I do not want the pocket glued shut because we're going to use the pocket. So I'm basically just putting glue where the seal would be. And I guess I only need to leave it there. Come to here. I want to make sure this is good and sealed, but it's going to be covered over anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So we are going to put this on like this. Now this one's going to come out like that other envelope. It's going to come out horizontal. So I'm going to map both sides. I've got this piece that I've cut and I've already inked it. There we go. And opening at the right, yes, I just want to center this. I think I left a little bit more reveal on this one than the other ones, but that's okay. No one's going to be measuring but me. Okay. And I put that on the wrong side, so we will have this on this side now. It doesn't really matter anyway. Well, the tag will be backwards now, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. Because I want to put a pocket. I think we can still do it. Yeah, we can still do it. It doesn't matter. The binding is on this side, so I want to put this pocket. This is from an envelope that came with it that I printed out on cardstock, and I've deconstructed it. This is the flap piece, and I'm just going to, glued to the desk. I'm going to attach that here. Just centering. Must be something sticky. Did I have any seepage? There it is. Okay. All right. All right, and then this is the tag that is going to, what I did was I took one of the journal cards and I've inked it, and I took 2 of these little tabs. Now I need to ink that a little bit more. The 2 little tabs, like the tags that I had in the front pockets. These were the miniature versions. So, and I'm going to come back and let's trim that. Okay, so that is going to be the tag that goes inside this pocket. Okay, like that. And it'll be sticking out about that much, so that's okay. I'm thinking I might put an eyelet in that and have something dangling off. If I find my charms and see, I think I have a fish, which would be really cute. So anyway, I want to put some of this cheesecloth, so I'm just going to kind of do a really light kind of glue thing there. This is some of my 50 grade. Kind of looks like a net, the way it's woven and open. So I thought that would be fun. Don't stick to me now. use my silicone wand or whatever you call it. Let's see, north, we want north at the top, and because this page is sideways, north goes this way. Perfect place for some bling right there in the middle. And then I've got this little card and this little puffer fish, which I love. And yeah, so that will go in like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take everything out while I punch. And there again on this one, I'm just centering. The 6 inches does fit, but we're using the 4 1/4 inch side. So I want to make sure that I'm not binding the open side. I want to bind it on this side. And I want to center it. So I wish it had the ruler that the inches would go both ways. Like, you know how it has the Tim Holtz, it has the 0, and that way you could measure on both sides. It has a little center marker, if you can see. It has a little marker, well, it has a marker that says center on there, but it doesn't really help because the measurements only go one direction. So anyway, I'm just guesstimating, and I'm going to try and get it between 2 and 3 and 10 and 11 and eyeball it there, and it should be good. I've got the open end down here. So there we go. There we go. That works. Okay, now we can put everything back in here. I'm going to, yeah, see, that's going to stick out just enough. I'm going to leave this page because I think you can journal on it, and then this one has the things in the pockets. And that is page number 6. Okay. Let's do page 7. And let me This is page 7, I believe. And what I did on this was I took one of the journal cards and I used my envelope punch board and punched about 1.5 inches, or let's see, 2 inches. It makes about 1.5 inch tab if you do 2 inches. And then I just trimmed this piece off. So this is going to be page 7, and then this will be page 8. Just going to ink this up. There's my old friend, the puffer fish again. Just grunge it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be super grungy, but get rid of some of that stark whiteness. Okay, now on this one, yeah, this is separate. So this is, let's go ahead and punch this one because this is a page of its own. Easy peasy. Okay, so let's see, how did it go in? It went, yeah, from the bottom. All right, so I'm going to center it between, looks like between 1 and 2. I'm going to pull 1 and 12. And there we go. Perfect. Put those back in. Okay. I'm working out my arm over here. So this one's ready to go. And that just goes inside. You could use several of these if you wanted. Okay, so I want to leave this one open. I'm not sure this is the best paper to use for this, but we'll find out. I could use this on this side, so let's cut that at 4 1/8. And I do have some other pages over here that I can use, so that'll work for that page. And then we can use this. I want to leave this open to be able to put paper in, so I'm not going to use that. I've got this page which we can use, so let's do that. And I'm going to do it like before. I'm going to tuck it inside the pocket. And then trace. Yeah, let's see. Equal distance from the top and bottom. Okay. Cut off part of her tail. I'm wondering if I can use this cutout piece on the top. Be like that. I don't think it's quite pointed enough. Yeah, not quite. I could trim that, I suppose, and then we could use that, but her tail's not going to line up anyway, regardless. So I don't want to get really that octopus in there. And this needs to come off 1/8 of an inch. But if I do that, it's not really going to show much of him anyway. Let me move that up a smidge. I think I'll make it work. There it is. I don't want to use my pen. I can erase the pencil. Okay. So let's trim that piece off. Okay. So we want to dry fit. So if I want that there, I need to cut about 1/8 of an inch off the back on both of these pieces. And I think I had this problem before, but I'm going to put it up against the rail and see what happens. Sometimes that's a little bit better, and it worked. Also could start in the middle and work my way out, but don't always have great success with that. So, okay. Let's, well, first of all, I didn't put my glue pin in. Don't need that getting all over the place. We will ink these pieces really quickly. Okay. What was this? This was the back piece. Okay. So I need to ink that too then. All right. So let's get this piece on. Okay. Get off there. Make sure I've got it centered. And there again, I'm going to put the holes on this side so that I can put paper on this side. I am not matting the inside of the card. I do want to make sure that these are good and glued down though, so they don't keep lifting. Yeah. All right. I want to do some fabric covered journals next, but I have one more project. I'm going to be doing a little golden book journal next. Unconventional one, though it may be. It'll be interesting. I've got these little tiny pieces. I forgot to trim those, but that's okay. It'll work. Nothing is ever lost. Okay? Good. All right, so let's do this side. Oh, I already inked it. Now on this side, if I remember correctly, there's just a pocket and then a set of cards inside. So we'll have to find a set of cards that are like sizes to put in there. They don't need to be, I suppose. Nothing says they have to be all the same size, but we want to put a collection of little journal cards in the pocket. I like that. Very nice. A little bit more ink around here. Okay. So I have these cards, which are the maps. Well, that wasn't even close. So let's get these. I'd like to have 5, and if I have a little bit white edge, we're going to ink these, so I'm not worried about that. We'll do 5 of these. I used some of them on other pages because I forgot what I was going to do with them, but that's okay. We'll find something else. I've got this little, looks like a spyglass. Oops. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use this ship's wheel. Oh, I wanted to use that as the pocket, so I think I will. It's going to cover up the shells, but that's okay. They're on another page. That's the beauty of having a collection. I don't have to worry about it so much because the same designs are being used. Okay, I've got a glob of glue somewhere. Keep feeling it. Oh, there it is. It must be. No? Nothing sticky here. I don't know, it felt kind of fresh, like it wasn't completely dry yet. Okay, so we're going to put some paper in there, and then we're going to put a pocket here. I want to use this one for the pocket, and it fits perfectly right there. So let's ink this. Something cool about a ship's wheel, kind of like a wagon wheel. Okay, that direction. Put some. There we go. Make that a pocket. And if you want to know why I'm shaking it, it's so that it will make it a little bit tackier and not so slippery. So that when I attach it, it will actually stick to the sticking place. Okay, we've got 3 cards here, and like I said, they're not all the same size, that's okay. I have these as well. Are these the same size as these? Yes, let's use these, and we'll save this for something else. And we can put these on a bulb pin or tie them together with something and put them in the pocket. Can you tell I like to cut on the right side? And then I go back. All right. I'm chopping these in half so they fit in my trash can better. All right, I am going to ink these really quick, and I'll be right back. So these have the scallop frame. This one does not. This one has a scalloped frame. This one does not. Let's turn it the right way around. Kind of hard to tell. I think it goes this way. And then there's this one. All right, so I'm going to line them up and put a hole in the corner here. Oops, I had them lined up. And I want 3/16. Right like that. And let's put a bulb pin in there. Oh goodness. I think that green is too green. I'm not sure if I want to use that blue because it's really blue. I think I'll just go with the black. That's what I usually default to. What else is in there? Oh, you know what? There's brass. Let's use the brass ones. If you're wondering about this container, these are from Harbor Freight. It comes with the box and 25 of these. And then what I have done is taken some out of another one and added them, so I have more than 25 in here. But, yeah, they're nice little boxes. And these snaps really tight. All right, so that just the bulb pin and put that in there. Did I do it too far in? Shoot. Well, we'll stretch it out a little bit and then put it back together. There we go. Okay, so now we can just stick some of them in the pocket and some of them can be hanging over the top. So there we go. That is page, what did I say, 8? So we did 6, 7, and 8. So I guess the next one will be doing page 9 and wrapping up page 10. And hopefully that'll be the last of the series. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye now.